The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Judicials have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. So Pittsburgh's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking for room, it's Reed. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll line up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. There he goes. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. On the option. He'll toss it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Shoots it to the left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Handoff to the fullback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Calls his own number. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The big fullback's got it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to the running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. On the run, it's O'Neal. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the 1st down. Looking to scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's O'Neal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the big fullback. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Ready to fire from the pistol. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Judicials pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Hit right back to the line. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got a man, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the option, he'll keep it himself. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll ride his man on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Judicials are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they couldn't get it out of their own end, and the ball will come to rest at the 45-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Pitt pushing the pace.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll try it again. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires to the big fella.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback gets the first down.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option, quarterback on the keeper. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. End off from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Nice move there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Judicial's trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Oh, it's out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off! He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. On the move, it's Reed. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Hit right back to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Holstein. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Find some fresh air.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hands it off. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Snagged out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Found the seam on the left. It's a running room. The 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for space. It's O'Neal.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Judicials are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it behind the line. It's O'Neal. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Judicials will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. To the air, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Oh, he missed it. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Panthers want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Holstein. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He has 89 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll toss it to the left. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice game. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in, it's Lee. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Now on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sticks it in his belly. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Judicials look to keep this drive humming. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The Judicials line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the run, it's Reed. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Still on his feet. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Trying play action. Back swinging for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. They'll try to pound their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Poor starting field position here for this offense. Quarterback keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This is a design run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
3rd down following the sack by the D. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lee. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And that's a wobbler, but it grazes its way over the crossbar. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Finding open areas. Picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The toss sweep to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.